Honor has launched the all-new Honor X9b and Honor Nepal has sent us an awesome package. Alright, so this is the package and you can see here, this is the Take Click edition of the Honor X9b and this is the phone itself, Honor X9b. We have this in orange color and you can see that there is a hammer over here. I don't know what this is for, maybe for durability test. And we also have some walnuts, and since Honor is claiming that this is one of the strongest phone, we'll need to crack open some walnuts with the Honor X9b. Alright, now let's begin the unboxing of the Honor X9b. Alright, so we have the phone itself and alright, so I was not expecting that, but this is emerald green in the box. They have the sunrise vegan leather edition. Let's check out the accessories. So first we have this transparent cover, then for the inside we have some documents. These are some warranty documents and how-to guides. Then the SIM ejector tool as well. And after that we have a 35-watt adapter for the phone and then the charging cable. USB Type-C charging cable. So that's all inside the box of the Honor X9 5G. Now we'll move on to my first impressions. Alright, so first look at the Honor X9b 5G. So if you look at the designs, it's very similar to the Honor X9a. We have the circle camera setup, the matrix camera setup over here, triple camera setup, and on the back this is a matte finish, but on this part, circular part, we have a gloss finish. Likewise on the frame as well, we get dual tone finish similar to X9a 5G. So on the sides, this frame has high gloss finish, and on the top and on the bottom side we have a kind of matte finish. So talking about the ports and buttons, we have a power button over here. Likewise, the button is just on the top of the power button, and then on bottom we have a USB Type-C port, then speaker, mic, and then we have a hybrid slot as well over here. And then on top we have a secondary mic. Likewise over here you can see the earpiece and then a hole punch for the camera. So if you see, this is a curved display. You can see that the bezels are really thin and almost symmetrical on top and bottom as well. So very good design. Well, it was already good on the Honor X9a, so definitely Honor X9b had to be better. So in terms of overall design, X9b is really good, and this also has a in-display fingerprint sensor and it is fast and accurate, no problems with the fingerprint sensor. It is good. So Honor is claiming that this phone uses ultra bounce anti-drop display 360-degree protection technology, and this phone also has industry first 5-star SGS rating from Switzerland's SGS, and Honor is claiming that this phone is one of the toughest smartphone out there. Alright, so now let's start the drop test. So I am a little bit nervous, not 100% confident. So what do you guys think? What has happened to this phone? So let's see. Well, that was kind of expected because Honor claims that this is one of the strongest phones. So I don't think this wooden plank would do any harm to the Honor X9b 5G. Well, now we'll move on further to the walnut test. So Honor has also sent us this hammer. Well, this is not that heavy, so nothing's going to happen really. So nothing has really happened, and we can see a little bit bubbling only, I think this is absorbing the impact, so nothing has really happened. Alright, now we'll try to break this walnut with the phone. Alright. We have managed to successfully destroy this walnut with the Honor X9b, and you can see that it broke exactly into two pieces, and we have some bubbling on the protective layer of this screen, but not exactly, nothing has happened really. It is working pretty nice, no problems. Alright, now let's move on, and first let's talk about the display. So this one has a 6.78 inches curved OLED display, and this one is a 10-bit color display with 120 Hz refresh rate and 100% DCI-P3 color gamut coverage. So talking about the color, this is a very vibrant display. You can see the colors are really good, and first impressions, really good display for content viewing. Likewise, it is really smooth as well. The 120 Hz refresh rate works really nice. There's no ghosting or such issues, and this one is also an adaptive refresh rate display. So if we go to the display settings, screen refresh rate, you can see dynamic, high and standard. We have 3 options, but for the adaptive refresh rate we have to set it at dynamic, which changes refresh rate according to the content. So the screen resolution is also 1.5K. So as you can see, this display feels really sharp, and this one also has 1920Hz PWM dimming rate, and the brightness is rated up to 1200 nits of brightness, so it won't be any problem using this phone outdoors. Now let's talk about the hardware of the Honor X9b 5G. So this one comes with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 6 Gen 1 chipset. It is a 4nm chipset with 4 A78 cores and 4 A55 cores. And if you look at the benchmark, this performs similar to the Snapdragon 778Z, but of course 778Z is better than this 6 Gen 1. So we haven't done any benchmarks. So far we have only used 2 to 3 apps on this phone, and it feels smooth. Opening apps and switching between them feels smooth. And we haven't really tested this phone, so the full performance review will be out in our full review. But so far this is really good, and this comes with 2 storage variants, one with 8GB RAM and another with 12GB RAM, but the storage will be limited to 256GB. You don't get 512GB or 128GB variant with this one. Alright, now let's test out the cameras. So we have a triple camera setup, 108 megapixels main sensor, then a 5 megapixels ultra wide and a 2 megapixels macro. So let's take some shots over here. So let's go with 1x. Then this has 3x digital zoom, but Honor is claiming that this is a lossless zoom. So this is the 1x. We go to 3x. The details are pretty nice, but we'll have to test this in full review to see if it is any good. Let's also take a 108 megapixels photo. Okay, high res. And this is 108 megapixels. So yeah, it took more processing time to display the 108 megapixels photo. In the first glance, there's not much difference between the normal and the 108 megapixels photo, but definitely we'll check out this later in our full review. So we have captured some different camera samples outdoors as well, so do check them out and let us know how do you like it. Also in the video department, Honor X9b 5G gets an upgrade, so it can finally capture 4K 30fps videos from the rear camera. So the battery on the Honor X9b 5G is a 5800 mAh. So this is more than a regular 5000 mAh that we generally see in smartphones. And Honor is claiming 3 days of battery life in moderate uses. So let's see in the review if it gives us a 3 days battery life. And also this one comes with 35 watt fast charging support. Now moving on to the OS, this one comes with Android 13 out of the box and Magic OS 7.2. So that is a little bit sad, because if it had been Android 14, that would be really nice. Nonetheless, the UI smoothness on the Honor X9b is really nice. No lags, really good animations. And also talking about the features, so there's this split notification style. So from here, if we drop down, we see notifications, and if we swipe down from here, we see the control center. We have these options for enlarged documents. So one of the good things I like on the Magic OS is this dynamic theme. So you can see we have a very good dynamic lock screen. You can see calendar, and there is aeroplane flying over here. So Honor X9b 5G looks a decent upgrade over the Honor X9a, and we have tested it with the walnut test and the drop test, and so far it is working really nice. So no damage done to the Honor X9b 5G. And display, specs wise and camera, we have to check out all these things in detail to give you a good review, so wait for our full review. This has been the unboxing of the Honor X9a 5G. See you on the next one.
Take leg.